Holding space. What does it mean? How can it help you? Holding space is when you are able to experience and be tuned into yourself, your thoughts, your emotions, your triggers, and your fix-it tendencies, having all that go on while still being able to prioritize and focus on what the other person is experiencing, what it is he or she is saying, and being able to get clear on what it is he or she is wanting you to connect to understand. This is a practice because in relationships, it's a lot easier to hold space for outside conflict. Say one of you is having a problem with a family member or a school issue or work situation. It's easier for me, if you were to come to me with that, for me to hold space for that, because the threat about what it is I can make meaning about myself, what it is I can take personally, what my ego will take a hit, my fix-it or conflict resolution strategies can be determined on where and how I'm going to go about being able to listen to you if it's within our relationship. So even just understanding holding space for someone is always going to be easier with an outside conflict versus a within an internal conflict. It is very hard to hold space for something that someone is bringing up about yourself that has either had a negative impact and or they're questioning your intent, because it's a higher threat. It's easier for us to want to take that personally and then go into that realm of feeling like we have to defend ourselves or prove ourselves and protect ourselves. And that's not what holding space is. Holding space is making the choice to prioritize, to being able to be like, okay, yes, this is my experience. This is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm thinking. And right now, I'm going to choose to prioritize you and your experience because I trust that I will be able to honor myself once this is complete and once we have gotten to a space where you feel heard, you've articulated what you felt, and then I get to go and share my 2 cents. And this just purely comes from a space of not wanting to react, but to really connect and respond accordingly. And another thing that people often misjudge is not taking space when there is conflict. Sometimes you need the space to be able to articulate or to come in and being willing to prioritize someone before you prioritize yourself in conflict resolution. So holding space, being able to experience what it is you're thinking, feeling, saying to yourself, wanting to try to fix, and prioritizing that other person's experience and trusting that when the time is right, you will be able to go then. So that's all I have.